Good morning, groups. So, I don't know how many of you guys had COVID, or some of you guys got vaccinated and maybe haven't got it, and quite a few of us that didn't get vaccinated. For me, I got COVID in August and handled it pretty well. The total time being pretty sick was like 2 weeks, and then about another week of just recovery. So, a total, I kept myself completely separate for like 21 days to make sure everything totally ran its course and I was safe to go out into public, stuff like that. However, like 6 weeks later, 8 weeks later, I started losing my hair, and I I brought it. I thought it was stress. I thought it was stress related because there was a few things that happened in life, and a lot of traumatic things can cause hair to fall out. Loss, poor diet, traumatic events, deaths, stress, abuse, things like that that can cause anything going on that's extreme in the body can cause hair loss at some point. But this was like more extreme than ever before. Hey, I'm Annie, and here to like confess the fact that I very much attached to my hair, pun intended, and a lot of us are. I have long hair actually, so I'm very like hair is like really important to me, and it's almost like a sacred part of me. And so when my hair started falling out, it started becoming very emotional. Just because, oh, you think of hair loss as, oh, it just falls out. We lose, hundreds of strands a day. But it started falling out in globs, like handfuls. And just sitting here, I just went through my hair, but it just falls out. Like I just can pull it out. Um, I started collecting it for just a couple weeks because there's no way I could keep up with like collecting the hair that actually fell out. So I bagged up almost 2 weeks of hair, and that's all out of like 8 weeks of hair loss. Um, I bagged up just 2 weeks, and I'll show you what I lost just washing my hair the other day. But for anybody out there, like just know, like if you're going through a lot of hair loss and you've had COVID, like it's a thing. It's a We suffered a kind of a traumatic event in our body, and we're losing hair in masses. And about a third of the population actually is reporting that they're losing hair. And you'll have to excuse the raspiness. I'm coming off of some allergies. So um, the biggest thing that we can do if we're losing hair is make sure that we're getting an adequate diet, getting all the B's for stress management in the brain. We need that. Making sure we're getting all the amino acids we need, exercising moderately, and doing some prayer or meditation, and just refocusing on our body continuing to heal. Huge. And so, for those doctors out there that know a little bit more about it, maybe you can let me know too, or others in the post. Um, I think it's I think it's pronounced like telogen effluvium, maybe is what the hair loss and the process of the body taking energy and everything away from other parts of the body that it needs to like go through a healing process. And so hair loss is like pretty common, I guess. I didn't know until I started doing research why it was so bad. Um, and it happens normally like 6 weeks to like 3 months after a traumatic event or a disease or a issue, a virus. And then it says that it should start coming back. It should start going back 6 to 9 months after the onset of the hair loss. So hopefully I don't lose too much of it, but I've already lost about a third of my hair. I would say maybe closer to 40%. It's hard to tell. But for those of you that's a little uneasy about hair loss, I don't know. But I'm going to show you what I collected over just like 2 weeks of hair loss. And that's a massive amount of hair, even though it's really long. That's only, and that's not all that fall out on the floor or that I had to sweep up or that was on my clothes that I would have to like shed off. That's just like what I've pulled out brushing it or pulled out with my fingers when I try to just use my fingers to comb my hair. And this is like just from washing my hair. I brushed my hair before I washed it. I washed it And I didn't use shampoo when I washed it last. I wanted to be really gentle, so I just used a light conditioner when I done it. But this is still what came out of just in one wash, and it's emotional, especially when we're it's part of our identity, and I know that we're not supposed to like really hang on to such things, but it's part of what I've been, 90% of my whole life. It was long and really thick, and so now the blessing part of it is it's lighter, and so when I wear it up on top of my head or in a ponytail, it's not as heavy, and so I'm getting less headaches. But still, it's my hair. I've lost it. It's like I'm going through this mourning process because of the loss of hair. So let me know, like, if you guys are experiencing this and what you're doing for it. If you have any clues on what else I can do besides like diet and vitamins, making sure I take my vitamins, which I do, um, and any more information that any of us can use. Thank you, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.